BJ, before we get going, I've got my guest Jeremy Howard, and we're talking spicy hot games. And one of those, Verla, I didn't know anything about this game.
I have not heard of it until you posted pictures for the show.
Me neither. You know, I every time I think I follow board games and I sort of kind of know what's going on, Jeremy Howard comes on the show with 2 or 3 games I've never heard of, and this is Nidavellir.
This one right here, I think Tom and I are like the only 2 people who knew about this game for a while.
The more I researched it, Verla, the more excited I got. I think it's called Nidavellir.
I'm going to tell you right now, like, this is amongst that 5 games a year that nobody knows about, and like they need to own it for their game night. Like, this is the game night game. This is the one, right? So this is that one. This is the one you weave in there, and you just know it's good. Like, you just like, we're just gonna have fun. 45 minutes, let's do this, right? So what's going on is you're playing this game over 2 ages, big stack of decks, right? Yeah, the ages are over when you get to the end of the decks. Now, this board that you see, those boards that you see there, looks like this. You're going to have a set of coins, almost like a deck of coins. And if you see those people, they have like, what is that, 4 or 5 coins? What you're using those coins for is to bid on cards that are available. You'll have just as many players as there are cards laid out in front of those little like tavern sign looking things right there. And you're going to be bidding for those with those coins. You'll flip them over one by one. And then you will get that card. Now, why you're drafting those cards is because you're building your own tableau. You're building your tableau of different types of cards, and they all score different. So every single color scores different. So as you do that, you got to pay attention to that. But also, you are building a deck of coins. So at the bottom, you get the 0 coin at the bottom. And you're always going to have one where you go for 0 coin. What you do with the 0 coin is you combine it with another coin, and you upgrade your coin from this rack. Okay, so there's going to be like a coin.
That comes with the game?
Coins. Yeah. There's going to be a rack with 25 coins in those, and you're trying to get better coins so you have a better deck to bid higher. So then that's what happens? Yeah, it's really cool. And then what happens is this is where it gets insane. So what happens is you start to get this tableau of cards that all have these different icons. So they're different colors and different icons. What happens is as you get a full line, you start to get these champion cards that trigger different types of scoring again. And you can continue to stack these and stack these and stack these. And then eventually at the end of the game, you're going to have a crap ton of points. This is super math at the end. But here's the even more interesting part. At the end of the round, there's a display of cards. I think I sent you one picture like that. There's a display of cards.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it.
That you can buy from, based on who has the most of this color, most of that color, most of that color. And they are champions that do all these crazy type of scoring combos as well. That will help you kind of determine how you want to fill your hand. This is a very easy market game in a sense. You're also kind of manipulating your deck of coins, like I said, and then you're also just kind of playing out the strategy of like how well you want to score certain types. Like there's one for just how many cards you have. There's ones that how many icons do you have. There's ones that score like Fibonacci numbers. There's one that scores like they have all these different types of scoring for each color. And you have to make some serious choices along the way. You want to get cards so people can't complete their rows because they get these champions. Wow. I mean, just wow. Simple game. And it gets as complex as you want. But that you see see on the side how there's like a display of these cards in the racks over there.
Oh, yeah, I see them now.
So those are going to be all the champions that you get. And they may add icons. They may add power. They may add just straight points. And then they have these gray ones that have more complicated multipliers. You would think this is hard. But I remember when Tom said something about this game to me, and it was like, you would think that they're over-explaining the game when you read the book. But when you're done reading that rule book, you know everything you need to know about the game. Even the tiebreakers are cool. Like, wow, you have these like these little crystals. There's those big crystals at the top of the boards there, And like it's whoever has the highest at the time. And then if you win, you guys just switch. You just switch them. And that's it. Like everybody just switches and cycles them through. Tiebreaker's done. And there's even a card that gives you the ultimate tiebreaker for the rest of the game.
You know, you talked about some, but you don't need innovation in the games. But I'm hearing some pretty cool innovations in this game, and maybe that's why it's got you so excited.
This is innovative. Like this was probably one of the games at game night where everybody was like, "Man, that game was good." Like we had like when I got done, like everybody was just like, "Yeah, like this is we gotta play this again." I mean, these guys are spoiled. They get to play everything.
Look who's checking in. Your buddy Daryl Andrews checking in. Daryl, why not come on the show one time? We could actually talk some games.
Hey man, I miss that man. Man, I miss his smile, man. I miss his energy, man.
Daryl says, I love his positive energy, and he teaches games so well. People, you could watch this and get an overview of some of these games, the way he's teaching tonight. So Daryl, come on the show sometime. Don't just sit in the chat crew and talk to Jeremy Howard.
There's like, I mean, even the strategy of how you upgrade your coins. So like when you do transmute your coins, if the slot's not there, you get the one up higher. Wow. So it's like kind of like a timing thing to it too. So you could be like, oh, I can get this. I can skip a number.
Erla, this sounds like something you would like.
I think so.
And it's not like trash components either, which is good. You know, like the components are good. If you wanted to glue this together, you could. You know, whatever. Yeah.
And everything you see, so you're getting the card racks and you're getting the point racks and you're getting all these things. It's all part of Nidavellir. Am I saying it right? Nidavellir?
Nidavellir. By the way, if you want to know what Nidavellir is, you may have seen it before in Avengers Endgame.
Wait, so Jay was right?
Remember they went to Nidavellir where they where the what's his name was, and he made Thor's hammer.
Okay. Well, yeah. Jay said, "Is this game about crafting a star-powered hammer to fight a universe-culling titan?"
So it's basically
Jay knew what was up.
So, yeah.
Nicely
so it's
done, Jay.
Right. So that's what Nidavellir is, and it's basically you guys are competing factions and whatnot. So that's why all the factions have different scoring abilities and different things like that. That one right there, man. That game. I would say you definitely want to start at 3-player. This is not a 2-player game. Just absolutely not. It would be a snooze fest at 2.
How high does it go?
I think that one goes to 5.
Yeah, I'm checking it right now. It says 2 to 5, best at 3.
Like,
wait,
this
is Serge Laget. That's what's that game? Shadows Over Camelot, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Shadows Over Camelot, Mystery of the Abbey. Oh, some of my favorite games that I start. I've never played Mare Nostrum, but I've got some guys in the Gumbo that's one of their big games. Wow,
very good.
I didn't realize he designed this. Oh wow,
Shadows Over low Camelot. Key. By the way, Mare Nostrum is like low key a really good.
Come back on the show, Jeremy. It's not on the list.
Yeah, that was pretty hot. Like I mean, seriously, like nobody knows about that game. Like nobody.
Stick to the script. Stick to the script, Jeremy. We'll be here all night. No.
I saw something on the list I want to talk about. So
yeah, this is really cool. So that's Serge Laget, and that is from who's publishing the game? I can't even pronounce this.
So we were French or no?
GRRRE Games. GRRRE Games.
Okay. Who knows?
From Grenoble, France.
Tell Arcane Wonders to bring it over. Let's do it.
Nice. Yeah.
Tell Arcane Wonders to bring it over.
Somebody said, was it you that said that Tom wanted to bring it in, but it was already signed? So
no, I don't know I don't know on that one.
I saw that in the comments.
Somebody said that in the comments. So
yeah, it's like it should be here. Somebody needs to grab this game and bring it over. Like I had to order from Philibert. So
you know, you do this anyway, but you've got me totally juiced on this one. I'm
serious. Like this one, is. Man, if you're into like that auction bidding kind of thing, and it's like even more entry level enough where everybody can enjoy it because the set collection is so good.
Nice.
Like it's so pleasing. It's like you get your own, you know, like you got your little cards laid out, you get them all stacked up, you got them in your little area. You're feeling good. You're like, ooh, I got this. I got a 3 red lined up. I got these 2 red up, and then when you finally get where even you'll get 2 rows where they're about to finish, and you get it to finish, and then you get a master. And you put it down on the next row, and then you finish another row, so then you get to put another guy down there, and it's like, oh my god, this is awesome! It feels good when you pull it off.
Daryl says they're connected with Asmodee, and they are a game company to watch out for.
They'll be they're going to be a game company to watch out for.
We're going to check that out. Nick said, if there's a whole, Vert, I don't know if you're paying attention, there's a whole Disney chat going on the side.
I'm trying to catch it and watch this. And
Nick Hayes said he just got out nerded. So
there you go. Games were really ready to play.
Evan, I'm trying. I know he's off book, but I'm trying. I'm pulling him back in.
Pull me back.